Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are negative on prestige. Ugh. That's disgusting. We also are very interested in going after Sweden. Now, in order to do that, we really do need prestige. 500 of the stuff. So, we should probably think about doing a little bit of raiding. There is some loot available up here. I believe we're truced to this guy, though. Is that correct? Yes, we're truced to him. So maybe we could come up over here. That's 15 gold. There's 15 gold here as well. So I think we're going to go after these two. We're going to raise up right here. We're going to raise our local raiders. And let's get those all put together. We're going to head in over this way. And we're going to grab that sweet, sweet gold. Then we're going to come up over here. And then we're going to return home. That's the overall plan. We're going to keep it short and sweet. Now, Sweden is not at war. They are quite superior to us right now. And we're going to need to keep that in mind. We've got a fair amount of work to do yet on our personal holdings. Of course, ideally, we would take over the de jure capital of Sweden, which is down here. That's going to be a bit, or rather, no, the de jure capital of Sweden is here. The de jure capital of Scandinavia is here. Now that is ultimately going to be our goal. What's the duchy here look like? Okay. Yeah, we can work with that. We can definitely work with that. So we'd like to get that taken over as quickly as possible so we don't put too much work into our current capital. But it'll take some time. More specifically, we need to farm up gold so that we can farm up prestige. We're going to go ahead and host a feast. And that will net us some prestige there. Welcome, friends. And then we're going to head up over here. We did get a prisoner there, which we can ransom. Oof. Well, there goes half of our prestige from the feast. That was unlucky. Oh, please do go on. That's some very interesting secrets indeed. Okay, so how are we doing on our control in all of these locations? Until next time, so we are positive in our prestige, that's something. We do need to work on our control in our capital. It needs to be worked on more over here, though. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and allow this raid to finish up. 15 days there. When we return, we'll have 30 gold and 30 prestige. Not bad at all. Excellent. And off we go. So we are returning home. Okay, this is over here. Sure. Our wife is bearing our child. Sure. And he wants his chiefess back for 25 gold. Nice. That's basically equivalent to the amount that we're getting from the raid. So that's excellent. We'll go ahead and drop down our troops. Oh, we can't because we're hostile to these guys. We'll try to walk over this way and see if that's far enough. Yes. Cool. So we'll drop those down. And let's also check to see when can we call a hunt. That is going to be 30th of October, 889. Okay, so it's going to be a while. We should probably think about subjugating one of these guys. How much does that cost? 500? 500. Okay, so we would want to actually conquer the county. Yeah, that would be the way to go. I mean, we absolutely do need to press forward on that. We're working on getting our control up, but we need to scale at this time so that we can continue to be... Oh, they have so many Huskarls. Okay. That's tough. That's tough to deal with. 731 of those are mercs. Okay. I mean, our men-at-arms situation is definitely not perfect under any circumstances. We need to get additional prestige coming in, although I would like to increase our Varangian veterans, but I think we're going to go ahead and go after this gentleman. We're going to conquer his county for 50 faith. Spending faith on county conquers is super convenient right now. So we're going to raise our troops up, and we're going to head on in as soon as we can. Is he just going to chill in his capital? It looks like the answer is yes. So that's good. We're going to stay as aggro as possible for right now, because we need to start working on eclipsing Sweden, and we need to farm up as much prestige as we can. Like, we need to be... What do we actually need for a subjugate? Well, we can't actually look at it right now. I think all we need is the 500 prestige, and of course we also need the ability to win the war. That is also something that we need. Now, kingdom-wise, we're kind of in an awkward crossroads on these kingdoms. That's for sure. Okay. We can't really expand too much into Sweden at this point. We might want to target Norway. Honestly, I feel like targeting Norway is pretty good right now. We could also make our way up over this way and target Norway and Sapmi. That is all an option. And then head down into Sweden. Because, like, Sweden and Denmark are going to be our main rivals for forming Scandinavia, right? And Sweden's going to be the big one at this point, it's looking like. I definitely think we can grab Norway pretty quickly. If we look at the religion over this way... Okay. So it's mostly going to cost us faith expanding over this way. And that's really, really good. We're very happy about that. We got a daughter. We're going to fight this guy again. I don't know why he decided to do this. He never had a chance to win this battle. Cool. So there we go. We are, of course, only duchy level right now, but I do think that expanding into Norway is the way to go here. We're going to need a lot more de jure counties, of course, and we're going to need to make duchy titles, sure, but that's fine. He's coming in again? This isn't going to work for him. This is never going to work. Okay. This is what he wants to do. I don't know why he's doing this. It makes no sense. But okay. There we go. We didn't stack wipe him yet, but we are currently capped on battle war score. Now, once we take this, the war will be over. He's going to turn around and try to delay us further, probably. If I had to guess. But this is, of course, not intended to be held by us. This is going to be... What is our current vassal limit? 20. Okay. This is going to be held by a vassal, and we're nowhere near our vassal limit. Trading posts. That's what we want to see over here. So, we have trading posts in all 4 of our locations. There's the war over. We'll enforce our demands and disband our troops. This will have to be handed out, and we will make sure that this goes to someone who is Norse and Asatru. I'm probably mangling that, but close enough. And I'm going to give it to our marshal and champion here. Actually, no, we have an imprisonment reason. I'm going to give it to this guy. Beautiful. Okay, so this guy should be kind of happy with us. He's not tremendously happy. We're going to continue pushing through here. Of course, we need to form the kingdom. So, are we just going to go full aggro here and just constantly declare wars? Faith costs are real nice. And we can't get prestige for right now. So what else are we going to do? We could raid? We could try to fight this guy. That's not going to go well right now. No, what we need to do more than anything is we need to be expanding our military to be able to fight Sweden. Now, we are reinforcing these currently. We should wait until those are done. That's only one. There we go. And now we should attack this gentleman. With just a Conquer County CP. All we're going to do is continue to push our way down here. One war at a time. And make Norway. I believe I just raised men-at-arms. Let's raise everybody, thanks. Cool. Group all those together, and he doesn't have a chance here. However, his allies are joining the war. I should have checked into that. I think we still win this. But I definitely should have checked into that. Oh, did we just spend prestige on that? I did not intend to do that. I shouldn't have done that. That was my own fault. Okay, so we see a 140 and a 167 stack. They're moving this way and this way. If we just sieged this, then they're going to be able to group up. They have slightly better numbers than us. That's a lot of Vigman. Okay. Do we catch this guy here? We don't. He leaves in 22 days. We arrive in 23. 8 months on this siege. Okay, this is definitely non-ideal. So what we're going to do then is we're going to leave 250 troops here. Or 320, to be precise. These guys, they're going to back off and come back over this way. Okay. I would love to leave a siege commander here. We don't have one. We'll put this guy in charge for now. He is a flexible leader, so he's actually good at dealing with their defensives. Cool. So the idea here is we're returning back where we can reinforce. These guys we can see are all still walking away. Ah. Now this is something we can work with. Okay. In we head. They're going to group up over here. If they're over here, we don't really need to fight them. At all. We're going to come over this way. Now, they're going to probably turn and attack us here. Currently, they're not. We're going to start walking away. Okay. We're going to stop. We're going to check out what the odds are here. Better army commander. They have more soldiers and more men-at-arms counter. However, 3 months left here. How long would it take us to walk here? 3 months. 8 December. We're assuming that they have a similar walk speed. If we fight them here, the point of this is not to win the battle. The point of this is to delay them until this siege is done. We're probably going to lose this battle. But that doesn't matter. Okay, let's see how we roll. Reasonably well, but not good enough. Yeah, not good enough. But, like I said, it doesn't matter. That was a really good siege tick then. This battle was irrelevant, but the war is over. So we're not going to have any more troops die here. We're going to disband our troops, and we're going to grant this off to... Oh, you can make a new noble now. Fascinating. I didn't even notice this previously. That's probably going to be what we're going to start doing from here on out. That's going to be our standard policy, is to grant it off like that. Okay. So, how are we doing on Norway? Well, we need a lot more. We need 10 more counties. That's a lot, for sure. Sweden is a threat to us, and a big one. Denmark is comparable to us right now. But Sweden is definitely a big problem. We can go ahead and raise a runestone, and this is absolutely something we're going to do. 350 prestige. But what to carve? So we are going to do a conquest runestone here. And of course, where is it going to go? Well, Mirar would be a good place. Or we could do it in our capital. Actually, I'm going to do it in our capital. Reason being, I want this control to come up. Excellent. And we're already working in Mirar. Okay. So that'll do for now. That nets us a lot of prestige. Enough to boost up our Varangian veterans, if we wanted to. Alternatively, we could build a structure, and I think... Why can I not scroll with a middle mouse click? I can scroll with WASD, edge of the screen. Middle mouse is no longer working. All of a sudden. Okay, now it is. I guess it was something to do with a control in the UI. Okay. Irrelevant. So, that's working now, and we're going to be able to get enough gold very shortly here. In fact, we can ransom this person for 25 gold, and so we shall. And that allows us to construct a longhouse. Now, we've already got one building in our capital. We're going to go ahead and build it down here. The most important thing there is the prestige game. So, now, do we want to raid or do we want to conquer? Still truced here, I believe. Are we truced to this guy? No. So we may want to raid and then conquer them. So that way we get the gold and prestige, and then we conquer them after. That's probably what we want to end up doing. So we're going to raid and head on in there. Excellent. And there's no loot here, correct? Correct. Sounds good. So this will just get us 15 prestige. I mean, we could come on over this way as well and grab this. Would we take attrition from that? No. Okay. Oh, this is happening again. I think it's to do with this. Yes. Weird. Maybe that's a bug that they introduced in the newest version. Hopefully they fix that soon, because whatever it is that's causing that is kind of annoying. I do a lot of middle mouse scrolling, so... Longhouses have finished constructing in our capital. That's beautiful. We're gaining 2.1 prestige per month right now. The gold is, of course, more important right now. Oh, we can ransom this queen for 50 gold. Do it. We get a diplomacy lifestyle perk. We're going to take true ruler. Does that allow us to offer any vassalization? Yes, actually. We can ransom this guy. Or actually, not ransom, but we can offer vassalage to this guy. We're going to do so. Want to be our vassal? He does. Beautiful. We don't even have to fight on that one. So we can now usurp this Jarldom. Although that's a lot of gold. For sure. For sure. We're going to finish up this raid, and then we're going to return back to our territory, which is literally right here. And we should be carrying, yeah, 30 gold. So that's excellent. Anybody else that we might be able to vassalize? What about this guy? He's only 13 reasons away. We might be able to sway him. Only a 47% chance on that. Apparently an explorer from the west has come in. We could gain Mysteries of the Atlantic for 3 diplomacy, Critical Thinker for 3 intrigue, or just lose 40 stress. We're going to take the diplomacy for right now, because I want more prestige. We're about to be able to construct another longhouse. In fact, we can do that literally right now. Now that we've returned from our raid. And then we're going to disband these... That's a long time. I think because we vassalized him while we were hostile to him. Stop raiding. This is clearly a bug. Okay. Yeah, stop raiding and we'll disband. Okay. Hopefully this goes away on like the next month tick or something. Hopefully it's just like a less than or equal to 0 check. I don't know. We'll see. Exciting stuff, to be sure. So Sweden. They're continuing to grow in power. Indeed. This also might go away on reloading the game. So, fingers crossed on that front. I wouldn't mind necessarily going after this guy. Only 22 reasons not to accept. We should also look at duchy titles over here. Okay. So we hold 1 duchy title currently. And that's Lapland. Now to form Norway, we're going to have to hold 2 duchy titles from Norway. Well, actually, currently 1. So I guess it doesn't have to be from Norway. That's convenient, actually. That means we only need only one duchy title over here. So we could save up for that. That is a thing that we could do. We could continue to raid, of course. But we do have a substantial chunk of Norway at this point. We do need more counties. 9 of them. Okay. So if we were to go after, say, this guy, this would cost us prestige. Because he is not the same religion. And actually, he is allied to... Who is this? Here. I'm not sure that that matters, really. I'm really not sure that that matters. I do want to go after somebody, and this guy might be the guy to go. The Jarldom would be destroyed here. That would cost us 250 gold. Now, this is only a county level. We could do 250 faith here to attack this whole duchy, but he's split between 2 duchies, so that's not actually useful. We should go after this right now to get this on cooldown. So we will go ahead and do that. We'll declare this. And we'll raise up our troops, and we'll go in here as soon as... So that'll be absolutely fine. In we go. We knew that his ally would join, and yeah, it looks like this did reset. That's great. So our cap is 2692. Okay. Well, we've got 8 months on this siege. We'll see if they show up. We're not going to be reaching our cap anytime soon at the rate we're going, but we do want to open up more territories for looting. So we want to push our way down this way in Norway for sure. Like, we would love to take everything over here. This is part of Denmark. We would be able to take Denmark if we allowed ourselves to regenerate. And they're actually landing over here. Hilarious. We don't care about this. We're well ahead of them on this siege curve. Like, extremely well ahead of them. They have 8 months, approximately. And we have 4 months. Now, we're going to get delayed here a little bit by these guys fighting us, but this will net us a good amount of war score. We may or may not stack wipe this. Let's see. Okay. 7% war score there. 4 months versus 6 months. Should be fine. These guys are going to turn around and fight us again, probably. But hopefully our siege events will get something useful. We also may want... Oh, they're embarking? Okay, I was going to say that we would leave a siege force here and have a main force come down here. They're embarking again, which means that they're probably just going to come up and land here again, which is foolish of them. But we've gotten good progress there. 100 faith, huh? Impressed claim on Jomtland. I like it. We'll do it. Okay, so they're at 4 months remaining here. Oh, they're not landing here again. So this is fine. This is absolutely fine. 30 days left. It is about time to put a cut in here, so after this war, assuming that this ends the war, I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and there we go. The war is won. We'll enforce those demands, disband that, and we're going to grant this off to a new noble. Beautiful. And there is some expansion. And with that, that cut does need to go in, so I will see you all next time.